Hello all, welcome in another SAP tutorial of procurement. Today we will learn how to create internal order and asset in case of direct procurement of asset, and also check to how to create the internal order, how to create asset, how to assign budget and final approval of the internal order, how to link internal order and asset, then how to create the purchase requisition for direct procurement of asset using internal order and asset, how to create purchase order, how to create MIGO, and how to do MIRO and invoice verification and vendor payment. Okay. In this SAP tutorial, we will explain each and every step, right? So please watch each and every step and note down each and every step carefully. Okay. And lots of people are confusing during the direct procurement of the asset. Direct procurement of asset are those assets which are directly procured from the vendor and installed, directly used. For example, like AC, like fridge, room heater, and laptop, printer, scanner, or anything which is directly procured for vendor and take in your organization and on and utilize that. It's not come in work in progress, and you cannot route these material through work in progress mode. Okay, so these things. Okay, so let's start. The first step of this is creation of the internal order using in transaction code KO01. Okay, in the KO01 you should to choose 1000. In my organization it is 1000. Okay. And order type you need to take ZCAP, internal order, that is capital investment, right? Depend in your case it may be different. Okay. Description, you need a uniform description related with your procurement. I have created this for test purpose, so test creation of internal order for direct procurement, right? Anything else, right? And here controlling area is by default, company code is by default, business area you need to fill the business area according to your business area. I have filled 3002 plant 3002. Profit center is you can fill accordingly. I have filled here 10,000. You can fill 20,000, you can fill 40,000 depending on your requirement, right? Now click on the save. Once you save, the internal order number will generate, right? Before the saving of this internal order, you can fill this investment IM node. Okay, this is the IM node. You can choose the IM node from where you want to assign the budget through this internal order. After the assignment of the internal IM node, then you can say the internal order number will generate, right? Now you can open this internal order using KO02 and go in the control data. In control data, set and reset button. Now this is initial. Next step is estimate created. Okay. These steps can be changed from the competent authority. Usually finance wing will do this activity. Okay. Next, estimate approved and budget requested, right? Estimate approved. ESAP, first you can do ESAP, estimate approved, right? Estimate approved, then you can save here. Okay. Again, you can open using KO02 and budget requested, right? Now you can assign the budget. You can assign the budget using finance transaction code from this IM node to this internal order. Okay. Finance officer do this activity to assign the budget from this internal order to from this IM node to internal order. Okay. And SAP transaction code IM52 is used for assigning the budget from IM node to WBS or IM node to internal order. In investment program, in position ID, in approval year, in the currency, and here select current year measures and original. And in orders tab, here in orders tab, you can fill your internal order. Okay. This is my internal order. And I have filled my internal order in orders tab and assign the budget. Okay. 1 rupees I have assigned here in overall and in 2023. You should choose respective approval year or financial year and save. Your budget is assigned. Okay. Budget is assigned. Right. So test budget allotted of amount 1 rupees. Right. Now the next step is to approval of this internal order. Using KO02, go in the control data and go in the set reset button, scroll down budget allotted and click on the save button. Right. Next, go in the control data and FIAP, click on the FIAP, right, and save. So now our internal order is financially approved as well as budget allotted. Now next option is create asset using AS01. Create asset using AS01. Execute the transaction code AS01. You can choose the asset class depending on your requirement. You can choose the respective asset class. For example, operators and plant, IT, building. In case of the direct procurement of the asset, you choose I have chosen 9910 electrical fitting and appliances. Okay, and fill the business area. In the general data tab, I have filled the respective details for the assets. In the time dependent data, you can fill the business area, cost center, plant, location. Okay, and in allocation tab, you can choose the services. In the subclass, you can choose the subclass. In the region, you can choose the urban, rural, etc. Okay. And in the component tab, you can choose the appropriate component tab from the drop down. Fine. So depending on your requirement, you can directly choose from here. Okay. This job will perform by account officer. So you can provide the accurate data related with the asset. Okay. In the origin tab, you can fill the vendor detail, manufacturer year, country of origin, acquisition on, original asset, original acquisition year, original value, and all. And here you can assign your internal order in the investment order tab. This is the linking of internal order with your asset. And here you can apply your appropriate depreciation key as per the class of the asset. Okay. Here you can fill the vendor details and all, acquisition on, original value, original acquisition year, everything you can fill here, right? Because if you fill each and every detail correctly, then in future you can easily identify the internal order and asset detail. Okay. Don't don't follow the shortcut, because shortcut will always lead something wrong path. Okay, so please follow each and every detail in the correct and enter your correct data in SAP. Okay, our internal order created, asset number created, internal order and asset is linked now. Now our next step is the creation of purchase requisition, right? Creation of purchase requisition. Go in the KO02 and check, go in the edit tab, click on the release and save. This is the activity after the final approval and all. You should release your internal order. Right? Now create the purchase requisition. Right? Now create your purchase requisition using ME51N. Here you can choose the need-based purchase requisition. Okay, here you can fill the detail in the header node. Each and every detail you should enter here, and if you have any necessary document, then attach the document in the document attachment section. Okay, so I have filled the test prior created for the direct procurement of the asset. Fill the detail of the asset XYZ such and such, right? Here in the account assignment category, you should choose asset, right? And in the material tab, you can fill the SAP material code number, right? Test equipment quantity 1 in unit, it is numbers NOS. Here in the D, delivery date, you can fill according to your delivery date. In the material group, choose the appropriate material group. I have chosen the GST services, plant 3002. Storage location, I have provided the main storage location. In the purchase group, in the purchase group, I have chosen the electrical SSA, that is E40. You can choose accordingly. SDE. Okay. In the tracking number, you can fill in the employee ID. You can fill any number depending on the tracking requirement. In the vendor code, in the purchase requisition, it is not mandatory to mention your vendor code, right? Because sometimes in the purchase requisition, it is not decided vendor, right? In the account assignment tab, you can fill internal order and asset, right? Because the budget I have assigned in the internal order, and the for procurement of this inventory, the budget is directly assigned from that. Okay, because each and every procurement budget is very important. Okay, I have filled the internal order and asset. Here the budget error is there, BUAL is active, so you can go in the internal order KO02 and click on the control data tab, click on the set reset screen and click on the FIAP. Although I have already activated this tab, but anyhow you can go there and change the status and proceed further, right? See, this is the internal order activity. Here you have error that contain already faulty items and all. So I have again filled the internal order and asset activity and changes some detail in the purchase requisition and trying to save the purchase requisition, because if the error is coming contains some faulty items, then system is not allowing to save. Okay, again this error is there. I have filled the purchase organization detail and now again trying to save. Now the system is asking the valuation price. Okay, in the valuation price tab you can fill the without GST price of your asset. Now our purchase requisition have successfully saved now. Okay, I have saved our purchase requisition. You can choose your purchase requisition here. I have created the purchase requisition in ME51N with account assignment A, right? Our PR number is this. Now approve this PR. Now approve this PR using workflow. I have directly approved this purchase requisition. Okay, but I'm suggested that you can approve your purchase requisition from your competent authority, and after the approval of the purchase requisition you can directly create the purchase order from adopt method. Click on the document overview and click on the purchase requisition and fill your purchase requisition number, execute. Okay, select your purchase requisition, click on the adopt tab. Okay, and now fill each, and here your vendor came in the picture. Okay, your vendor came in the picture. I have filled the vendor code and each and every detail, right? In the header tab you can fill each and every detail in the customer data tab. Okay, you can fill your reference circle, procurement type in case this is capex. Okay, vendor category, depending on your vendor category you can choose the vendor category. Okay, if BG applicable, fill the BG number. If not applicable, not applicable. Local class 1 I have filled. Okay, procurement through GEM, it's not from GEM. GEM is government e-marketing. Okay, and PMI means preference to make in India. Fine. I have filled all details in item overview. Our material is there, price is not available here. Okay, test PO created for direct procurement of the asset. Also, if you have any related document, you can attach the document from the attachment tab. Okay, in the condition tab you can maintain the price. In the tax code, choose the tax code according to your the GST region. If it is outside your state, you can choose IGST 18% or depend on your slab rate like 24, 28% and all 6%. Okay, I have chosen IC, right? Fine. Now our price is non-mentioned, so go in the condition tab, fill your gross price here without GST. Okay, and GST will automatically calculate it. Okay, I have filled all the necessary detail, right? And now try to save your purchase order. Okay, once you save your purchase order, system will generate a purchase order number. Okay, you can note down this purchase order number. You can create the purchase order using ME21N. You can change using ME22N. You can display using ME23N. Approve your purchase order using workflow from the competent authority. Okay. Now our purchase order has successfully approved, right? Now you can take the printout of your purchase order using ME9F. It depends on your choice. After approval, good receipt against purchase order using moment type 101. Okay. After this MIGO, your inventory or your equipment directly issued to asset, right? Good receipt to your purchase order. Here fill your delivery note, bill of landing, header text, each and every detail you should fill here, right? And in the quantity tab, you can fill the quantity you are going to receive. For example, one number is there, so you can fill here. Quantity is there, where, okay. SDE electrical office, okay. Unloading point, CMBTR, okay. In text detail, you can fill direct details, GR of one quantity, right, against PO. Attach your necessary document, that is the, if you have the delivery challan, BP, EC, and each and everything, and the good receipt certificate that quality of goods is 100% satisfied, and each and everything. Click on the test button and click on this check icon and post. Once you post, a material document or MIGO document will generate, and here you should choose the movement type 101 at the time of good receipt against purchase order. Fine. Click on OK. Post. Right. MIGO document has been successfully posted right now. Fine. Note down your MIGO document number and supply the bill detail along with your MIGO document number. You can also print this MIGO document number using MB90, SAP transaction code MB90, right? Now our next step is to print this MIGO document, that is good receipt the document, using MB90, order type ZGR, transmission medium, and execute. Once you execute, click on print now, and here you need to fill LOCL, that is the default output device. Click on the print. Fine. This is the printout of our good receipt note. Take the printout of this and share this printout along with to your claim officer for the running of the invoice verification, right? In the MB51, you can get the record of your MIGO document. You can easily track in the MB51, right? See, This is your MIGO document number. See, easily you can get the detail. Now, next activity is MIRO. That is your invoice verification process. This is the invoice verification screen. See, here you can invoice receipt date, invoice date, amount, and you can do the invoice verification using service entry sheet, using MIGO document, using purchase order. In the invoice number, you can fill your invoice number and all detail. In the business place, each and everything you should mention here and simulate your screen. And after the simulation of the screen, here you can run the Miro using purchase order, delivery note, bill of lading, SES, vendor, exchange agreement, and all. Lots of options are there, right? And simulate and post, and after removal of the R block, vendor will receive the payment. Thank you. Calculate that. This is payment details, and all tax detail. So this is the way how we can create the procurement to pay process. This is whole procurement to pay process. In case of the direct procurement of the asset, first we have created the internal order, assign the budget in the internal order, approve the internal order, then we have created the asset in the respective clause, then we have interlinked the asset and internal order. After the releasing of the internal order, we have created the purchase requisition using ME21N, and in account assignment tab we have filled the asset and internal order. After the approval of the purchase requisition, we have created the purchase order. After the approval of the purchase order, we have done MIGO, good receipt against purchase order, and after that we have done the MIRO, that is the invoice verification steps. Okay, and after the removal of the R block, that is the invoice approval, vendor will receive the payment. This is whole procurement and pay process. Hope this is useful tutorial for all of you. Please share this knowledge with your colleagues and friends. All these data we have used for the test purpose only, knowledge sharing purpose only, educational purpose only. Okay, this is very easy process. Don't hesitate to perform this task. Okay, so have a good day. Don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel and do not forget to press the bell icon for our latest video notification. Thank you.